Get a Job in Tech, episode 224, Toxic Management. So, those are the managers out there that are not so good, basically. Let's call it what it is. So, here's a couple of them and what you can do about it. First, you have the boss hawk. The hawk. Basically, the person says that did you breathe without asking me, and how the fix is or how do you resolve it, right? You see, over communicate. Flood their inbox with updates until they keep off your back. Yeah. The next one is the control freak. The control freak is one who says, I'll need to double check that. So basically, they're double checking your work. And your fix is stay in control, yet make them think they're in charge. The next one is the endless checker. The endless checker is like, I'll need an update on my last update. And I know I've definitely have experienced this, 100%. The fix is to set firm deadlines. If they ask early, point to the scheduler. Point, hey, you didn't ask for this. The next one is the task interrupter. And so this is someone who says, let's do it again. Let's do it again. And what you do in order to resolve this or to fix it, you ask them politely, should I delay other projects for this? And obviously they'll like, okay, you're right. That's what you tell them. The next one, the meeting fanatic. The meeting is they're like, let's have a meeting again. Let's have another meeting. Let's have a meeting about a meeting. So the fix for this is push for agendas and short meetings and treat them like speed dating. The next one, the nitpicker. The nitpicker is like someone who says it's a point the maybe your layout of your font, right, is point two off. And what you do to fix that is ask them for a style guide. And either they back off or create one. The next one is the idea thief. Who out there has experienced this? They'll say like, "What a brilliant idea I had that I sent you." So they've taken credit for the idea basically. What you do, and maybe you don't want to, maybe you do whatever, but document everything and then carbon copy others to protect your work. This would be something if you like in your sales job, maybe you're a salesperson, that'd be ideal right there because if you get promoted based on your ideas or how you perform, then definitely that type of role. The next one, the trustophobic. So trustophobic is one who says, "I'm just checking again. I'm just checking again." Grant Grant Cardone talked about this on one of his conferences I went to, and he said once he had someone gave him a check for 10 million. No, yeah, someone gave him invested with him $10 million. Okay, and he said, "Fine, good. I trust your judgment." He told Grant, "I trust your judgment," and Grant said, "Oh, thank you very much." Not a week later, the person that gave him the money sent someone over and, hey, just want to see what's going on. How's everything going? What he was doing was like he was checking in on the money that he gave Grant Cardone. So Grant gave him back the check. Said, "Here, I don't need your money. I'm good." Right, and that's a good feeling to have if you give somebody back $5 million or whatever. That's great. I think that was 5 million. What he said, and how you fix it right. Rack up small wins and build trust. Start small and deliver big. The next one is the insecure boss. The insecure boss is just making sure you're not making my mistakes, basically. Yeah, I've seen that too. Uh, and how you resolve that is you stroke their ego a bit, and it's because it's easier to manage than fight. And the next one is the credit hound. This is almost like the idea thief, but the credit hound is the one who says, "What a great team effort that I led." And these are usually these people are in call center and they get their hold time down. Not a hold time, the time that it takes to resolve a call in a call center. And they usually get promoted based on that because they have the fastest time to resolve. And they get a bunch of people together, and now they're the manager of that team, and they say, "Yeah, what a great effort, great team effort," and I led it. That's the credit hound. And you praise the team first and beat them to the punch. Basically, that's how you resolve it. Yeah, and just to follow up, right, a strong leader accepts blame and gives credit. A weak, insecure leader gives blame and takes credit. And that's a quote from Mr. John Wooden, actually, of all people. The great John Wooden. He's a basketball player. No, he's not basketball. He's a coach. Sorry, basketball coach. Yeah, interesting thing about that. I could go on and on about these different scenarios, and you just never know. And if you're looking for a job, and obviously you're not going to know this before you take the job, but always know these people have traits, obviously, right? And you certain fields have certain traits about this. What sales, like corporate sales, where your job is commission, based on commission. Nowadays is a little different. Maybe 10 years ago it was more competitive, but with the advent of content and social media and all that, you can be a easier salesperson right now than you could before. Basically, if you're you have the skills. Let's just leave it at that. You have the skills to sell. And all selling is just have a product. You have to believe in the product first of all, obviously. And if you don't believe in the product, how can you sell it? You can't, because you don't believe in it. Once you believe in the product, you can sell it to anybody. Yeah, because you know it's a good product. And obviously you're not trying to manipulate humans or people. You're just trying to sell them something. And if they don't want it, fine. And the good thing is you get to network when you're sales. I'm kind of getting on a tangent here with this, but obviously the leadership or manager, if you will, and your job. So if any of these fit that type of person, then you have kind of a way to either identify it or potentially solve it. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next one.